More breaking inputs coming in. Ansari's family alleges poisoning. You heard that in that conversation as well. Now, Umar Ansari has sought a postmortem from AIIMS Delhi. He says, due to lack of trust, the family now wants postmortem to be conducted in AIIMS Delhi. Siddharth is joining us with that letter that Umar Ansari has written to the Banda district magistrate, I believe, Siddharth?
Yes, Swati. So this letter is addressed to the Zilla Adhikari of Banda. And here are the operative portions. It's actually towards the end of the letter, after Umar Ansari basically recounts why he believes that his father's death occurred under very suspicious circumstances. He's actually called it murder. He says, यह कि यह मेरे पिता की स्वाभाविक मृत्यु नहीं बल्कि सुनियोजित हत्या है. And then he says, this is his prayer. अतः श्रीमान जी से मैंने प्रार्थना की है कि मेरे पिता की सुनियोजित ढंग से हत्या की गई है, जिनका पोस्टमार्टम एम्स दिल्ली के डॉक्टरों के पैनल से कराने की कृपा करें, क्योंकि यहां के शासन प्रशासन से की चिकित्सा की टीम से अब न्याय की कोई उम्मीद नहीं है. He does not trust the team or the panel of experts who will be conducting the autopsy of his father in Banda. He wants the post-mortem to be transferred to a panel of doctors from the All India Institute of Medical Sciences, Delhi. This letter has been signed the 29th of March 2024 at 10:20 a.m. Umar Ansari, that's his signature. This has been addressed to Zilla Adhikari of Banda.
Right. Adib is also with us on the broadcast. Adib, so Umar Ansari says that he does not trust the government, the administration or the medical team. The word that he is used here is suniyojit tarike se. He's saying it's a pre-planned murder.
Well, definitely the letter written by Umar Ansari clearly states that he does not believe in the local administration of Banda or the Uttar Pradesh government, and he demanded from the district magistrate of Banda that the post-mortem of his father should be conducted by a panel of doctors from the All India Medical Institute of Sciences of New Delhi, AIIMS. But this letter was written early in the morning, but the post-mortem has been conducted by a panel of doctors of the Banda Medical College and of the Uttar Pradesh government doctors. Currently, you can see behind the visuals, the ambulance is just standing right at the door of the post-mortem house. The sources are telling us that the post-mortem of Mukhtar Ansari is completed, and the mortal remains of Mukhtar Ansari are expected to be taken out anytime soon. It's currently a few members of the Ansari family. We are being told by our sources that the nephews who are here for the Panchnama have just left the medical college in a black SUV. From a few moments back they have left, and now we are expecting that the mortal remains of Mukhtar Ansari will be taken out from here amid the high police security. Remember, the letter written by Umar Ansari clearly states that he does not trust the Uttar Pradesh government or the medical institution, and he wants AIIMS to conduct the post-mortem report. He has also mentioned a date of 21st March in which Mukhtar Ansari in the MP-MLA code mentioned that he has been given slow food poison in his daily meals. This is what Mukhtar Ansari had mentioned in the MP-MLA code in his hearing or during his hearing on March 2023, and Umar Ansari has mentioned that part in the letter written to the district magistrate of Banda.
Right. In fact, Adib, in point number 5 of this letter, handwritten letter by Umar Ansari to the district magistrate, he is talking about that phone conversation that that happened between him, Nikhat Ansari and Mukhtar Ansari just 24 hours before his death. Now, in point number 5, he says, 28 मार्च को दिन में लगभग 3:30 बजे जेल पीसीओ से मुझे मेरे पिता ने बताया कि मुझे पूर्व योजना के तहत जहर दे दिया गया है तथा मुझे 10 दिन से मोशन नहीं हुआ है. उमर बेटा, मैं अब बचूंगा नहीं. I believe Siddharth is also with us on the broadcast. Siddharth, if you can highlight that point number 5. In the phone conversation, we can hear Umar saying, sab asar zahar ka hai. It is the impact of poison. Although Mukhtar Ansari in the conversation, at least it's not audible, has anywhere spoken about poison.
Yeah, so here's the point that you were mentioning, Swati, and this is again Umar Ansari basically claiming that he was told by his father that he'd been poisoned. I'll just take you through the portion once again, the part that you've read out. यही कि दिनांक 28 मार्च 2024 को दिन में लगभग 3:30 बजे जेल पीसीओ से मुझे मेरे पिता ने बताया कि मुझे पूर्व योजना के तहत जहर दे दिया गया है तथा मुझे 10 दिन से मोशन नहीं हुआ है। उमर बेटा, मैं अब बचूंगा नहीं. So those are the claims being made by the son, recounting what he believes his father told him, that his father Mukhtar Ansari had been poisoned. He said that to his son Umar and said that he will not survive. That's the conversation being recalled here in point number 5, the second page of the letter that's also been written to the Zilla Adhikari seeking a transfer of the post-mortem to Delhi.
Right. Let me also go back to Adib. Adib, in this letter, Umar, of course, is claiming that he was not informed about the situation of Mukhtar Ansari and that he got to know from media that his situation was deteriorating. And in fact, he is claiming or rather alleging कि आनन फानन में मेडिकल कॉलेज बांदा उनको पहुंचाया गया तो मेडिकल कॉलेज के स्टाफ द्वारा बताया गया कि अस्पताल लाने से पहले ही उनकी मृत्यु हो चुकी थी. He's saying this is not a natural death, but this is planned. And he is also in point number 5 saying that Mukhtar Ansari told him, that's his allegation, that he was in a pre-planned manner being given poison.
Well, definitely the family, especially talking about Umar Ansari, they all have been alleging foul play in the death of Mukhtar Ansari, and this is what he has mentioned in point number 5 of the letter written to DM, that when he was talking to his father told him that he is being given poison. Remember, Umar Ansari also told to the media that his father was being given poison and his father had told him multiple times. But the part of the audio which we were listening to that particular part, Mukhtar Ansari never mentioned about poison being given to him in that particular audio. But this is all the claims of Umar Ansari which he has stated in the letter. And on these allegations, a judicial inquiry has also been ordered by the CGM of Banda, and the CGM has instructed that a judicial inquiry should be conducted in the death of gangster Mukhtar Ansari, and a report should be submitted in a period of 1 month in the court of CGM.
Right. Let me go back to Siddharth. There are other important points as well. Many allegations there being leveled by Umar Ansari.
Basically, the fact that he does not trust the local administration in Banda. Let me just take you through paras 3 and 4 of that handwritten letter. यहाँ की दिनांक 26 मार्च 2024 को जब मैं जिला अस्पताल बांदा पहुंचा तो प्रशासन द्वारा मुझे मेरे पिता को देखने की हम इसमें भी साजिश वजह आती है. He basically suspects a conspiracy even here. यह कि मेरे पिता का इलाज स्वतंत्र रूप से डॉक्टरों से नहीं कराया गया और दबाव बनाकर मेरे पिता को कुछ घंटों में ही उन्हीं जिला कारागार बांदा की तन्हाई बारीक में भेज दिया गया. So basically alleges conspiracy on the part of the doctors as well. He was not allowed to meet his father, and thereafter the proper treatment was also not administered on the part of the administration there to Mukhtar Ansari. Those are some of the other allegations being leveled by his son.
Absolutely. Adib, so now the family wants post-mortem to be conducted in AIIMS, Delhi. You are telling us that the post-mortem is already over and that the mortal remains will now be taken to Ghazipur.
Well, definitely the letter which is written by Umar Ansari was written early in the morning and it surfaced later, few hours later. And now the sources are telling us that the post-mortem is complete and the mortal remains of Mukhtar Ansari will be taken out from the post-mortem house in Banda very shortly, and he will be taken to his native place in Ghazipur, where he will be buried later this evening. Remember, it's almost 2 p.m. and the distance between Banda and Ghazipur is more than 350 kilometers. So it will take at least 7 hours. So we can expect the burial of Mukhtar Ansari later by this evening. And the demand which Umar Ansari was making, that the postmortem should be done by the panel of AIIMS doctor, cannot be completed as the time is over. And the postmortem, what we are being told by our sources, is that the postmortem is almost complete. The ambulance, as you can see in the visual, the ambulance is ready at the door of the postmortem house. The forces are on standby and they are just waiting for the final decision to be made by the district administration of Banda, the final nod to be given by the district administration of Banda, after which the mortal remains of Mukhtar Ansari will be taken out from here.
All right, Adeep, keep tracking all the developments. Thank you to you and Siddharth as well for getting us the inputs with that.